Hello boys, girls, and beans, and welcome to a survival let's play in Minecraft 1.21. We'll be doing just vanilla Minecraft with survival mode on and with our difficulty set to normal. What do we want to name this world? I guess that's the first thing to start with, is I never can think of a good name for my worlds. I like this word a lot, Elyria, just because it's an interesting sounding word. We're going to leave the spawn set to random, and let's just see what we roll as far as the world goes. And hello everyone, this is me. I have spawned into what looks like a jungle biome here by a warm ocean side. Let's take a look. Look, turtles down there. That's amazing. There goes one swimming off, and maybe we can get some scutes later, but right now we need to focus on the basic survival necessities. So let's run down here and grab some wood. If we can make our way down to the swamp floor. And this is not a jungle biome. I mistook the trees. This is a mangrove swamp. That's very cool and very interesting. So let's go ahead and chop some wood. I love this brilliant kind of deep red color, this crimsonish color that mangrove trees have. And I haven't played this game enough to have really worked with them very much, so I'm looking forward to having the opportunity to do that. I think we'll definitely incorporate some mangrove wood into our builds here. Let's grab everything we can off of this tree, and that way we have enough wood to get our basics going. With a crafting table in hand, we can now go ahead and start making our basic wooden tools. We can make ourselves a... What am I doing? Okay. With our basic wooden tools, we can make ourselves some sticks, and from that we can make ourselves, of course, the wooden pickaxe, wooden axe, and we'll do just that for now. I got some mangrove propagules while I was tearing down that tree, and... so now, let's go look for some stone. I think in order to explore things a little bit quicker, we're going to make a boat, and that way we can sail around here in the ocean and the watery biomes. Now, I got some sugar cane while we were off camera, and I have spotted, there is our jungle biome. Just there to the, what direction is it? To the east. It's to the east. Let's run over here and see if we can find some more stone. I didn't have much luck finding stone in that mangrove swamp biome, but we've got all kinds of good stuff going on in this seed here. We've got the ocean, we've got the mangrove swamp, we've got the jungle biome. There's interesting wood types here, and I can't wait to try to build with some of this stuff. So let's continue exploring. I'll get back with you once I've found some stone. And here we have a flooded cave situation going on with coal in the walls, so I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of that. We'll get our coal, we'll get our stone, and hopefully we'll be in good shape to last the night here. We'll grab however much coal this gives us. And now we'll grab some stone. Alright, now we have everything we need to make some stone tools and upgrade our gear. Let's go ahead and make ourselves an axe, a pickaxe, and a shovel. Now I think I'd like to spend the rest of the day rowing around and see if I can find someplace that's got some sheep that I can make a bed from. And in the distance, I spy a savannah village. That's going to be ideal. We can borrow a bed there and sleep for the night. Very interesting biome generation here. We've got so much going on with the jungle and the mangrove swamp, and now this little savannah biome. which I can't tell if this is an island or not. This looks like an island village. It totally is, you guys. Look at this. Wow. With some cactus. This is a desert village, I think. Because it's got the cactuses, but then there's acacia trees over there. I can't tell. And it's got a camel. This is a desert village. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, we're going to take down some cactus so we can have cactus for later. Maybe we'll make a farm out of it. We will also go ahead and eat some melons because I am starting to get quite hungry. And after feasting on watermelon, we have just enough time to go find a bed in one of these dwellings and sleep the night away. Now that the daylight is upon us, we can raid this village for whatever we want to take with us. We're going to take some wheat, some bread. I think I'll leave the dead bush for right now. Let's take a look around this village and see what we find. Look at this. It's just out here by itself on an island. It is eminently defensible. We can definitely start to build up this village and make a little base for ourselves out here if we wanted to. I think that's definitely something to consider, especially with all of the interesting biomes nearby. We can collect wood, maybe make ourselves a little starter base, maybe just off on the mainland or something like that. We can take a look at our options there. Alright, we're going to continue. Wow, there's coal up here on top of this blast furnace. That's quite interesting. Let's go ahead and relieve this house of that coal. We'll leave a mud brick just for the heck of it, and that way the villager can enact his profession and everybody's happy. Let's continue exploring and see what we find. With a big stack of bread and more cactus than I literally know what to do with, I think now it's time to address the elephant in the room. I am a transgender woman, and while I don't intend for that to be a major plot point in this series, I do intend to hold space for LGBTQ people here. I want them to know that they have a safe space here, that they can be themselves in their commentary, and where they can interact with me as themselves. And I don't want there to be any kind of shame or bullying or any of that sort of thing in my channel, and I will take appropriate measures to make sure that this space remains safe. So that being said, I would like for this video series to be something that everyone can enjoy and everyone is welcome here. So again, welcome to this video series, and I hope that you find enjoyment in it. Now, my voice doesn't pass anyway, but it's especially ragged today because I went and saw a concert last night. I sang every song at the top of my lungs, and I'm just completely wiped out today in terms of my voice. I'm not sure why I thought it was a good idea to make a video where I would be doing a lot of speaking, but it seemed like the thing to do at the time, and you know, that's just the way things work. So let's grab some hay and we can make even more bread, and we'll have our food situation taken care of on a more secure and permanent basis here. Let's go ahead and turn this down into wheat. We'll turn, let's see, we need to put down our crafting table, and we'll make our wheat into bread. And that gives us a little over a stack of bread. Better than Panera. Actually, I wonder what Minecraft bread tastes like. It's just wheat, which infers that there's flour, but there's no herbs or no spices, no extra ingredients. There's no yeast. I wonder if it even rises. We're gonna steal this bed. That way I've got one as I go exploring around, which we are going to do. We're gonna go check out this jungle biome, gather some wood, and think about where we want to build our house, because I don't know that I necessarily want to live among this village. I just want to be able to come here regularly, maybe build it out into something where there are lots of traders and lots of professions that I can do some trading and bartering with. So let's go take a look and see if we can find the ideal spot for our starter house. These nether portals can be very hard to spot in the dense woodlands of the jungle. I almost didn't see this one, but here it is. We've got some iron nuggets. We've got gold armor, and we might as well take that because I don't have any armor on me as it is, and that's some little protection against monsters and that sort of thing. So we'll just take that, and we will continue to look around for a good spot to build our base. Also some bamboo. Now, as far as I can judge, there is a nice flatland kind of in this area, kind of stretching over to the whatever direction that is. I haven't even really looked to see if it's the south or what direction. But anyway, there is a good amount of flatland here. I think I'm going to start tearing out all of the vegetation here, and we'll see about building our house. And I think that gives us a good starting point from which to build a little starter house and maybe some farmland and all that sorts of stuff too. So we did a good job here. Now I decided to, first of all, I decided to go ahead and edit that time lapse before I continued playing today, and so that gave me a chance to also go get something to eat and drink, and that has helped my voice a little bit, I think. Also, I didn't realize I hadn't had shaders on until I was in the middle of doing that process. So welcome to my beautified vanilla world here with Minecraft and complementary shaders. Now, we need to think about organizing all of our stuff because we got a lot of wood, especially jungle wood, in the process of tearing down that little forest. So let's go ahead and set down a crafting table and our bed and set up a little base of operations here. I need to gather some stone before night falls so that I can have a furnace and be able to make some torches and get some things done here. Okay, now we have our little base of operations set up, and I think in looking over all of the materials that I have about almost 4 stacks of jungle wood. I've got about almost a half a stack of oak wood, and I've got very little mangrove logs and planks. And I do want to incorporate those into the starter house that we build today. Let's also put away our mangrove propagules. Let's put away our saplings and our bamboo and things, and our sugar cane, our cactus that we got a ridiculous amount of, and just everything else that we don't immediately need to have on hand. Let's put away the obsidian, the flint, and even the iron nuggets there to start with. Okay, so I've got a little over a stack and a half, or almost a stack and a half of oak logs. So this is a good start, but I think I want to go grab some more mangrove logs. So we're going to go back to the mangrove swamp and pick up as much wood as we feel like we need. Oh my gosh, this is a tall tree. Alright, we are returned with about a stack plus 6 of mangrove logs. And we also picked up about a stack of mud because I think maybe I'd like to work with mud bricks, we got some muddy mangrove roots, and another propagule in case we want to grow some mangrove trees while we are here. We also got some moss carpet and a little more sugar cane. So now, and some mangrove roots. So now, let's go ahead and plot out a good place for our little starter home, and I'm wondering if I want it on the sunny side here in the evening or if I want it on the sunny side here in the morning. And I think maybe over here is kind of what I'm thinking, and maybe that's just because it's evening now and the sun is a little lower in the sky and I kind of feel like building over here. But let's go ahead and get started here, and I will try to make this up as I go along. I haven't really thought about a design for my house yet, so let's go ahead and just see what happens. So I looked up the recipe for what I need for mud bricks, and I realized that I need mud and wheat, so I need packed mud. And now I wish I hadn't turned all of my wheat into bread, so I think it's time to go ahead and start up a garden so I can get some more wheat, and maybe I'll raid that village again and see if maybe there's any hay that I missed, and we'll get some mud bricks before this is all over with. And upon return to the village, we do have lots of hay that we did not grab last time, so we'll go ahead and grab some of this while we have it free to use, and that should give us enough wheat to make our mud bricks. So once we have this all taken down, we can proceed with our build. And I think I want to use mud bricks for maybe the frame of the house. It'll either be that or jungle wood. How much? I get 9 wheat out of a bale of hay, and so that ought to be plenty. I'm gonna go ahead and head back to my base and we'll get things going. And now with packed mud we can craft mud bricks, and it'll be a 1-to-1 ratio, which means we have enough to work with as far as whatever we want to do with it. And I think I have decided we just have so much of these jungle logs. I think I'm going to use that for my framing material here on our little starter base. So let's go ahead and grab some of that, and let's start plotting out the dimensions of our starter house. Let's see, maybe I think right here would be a good place to start, and we'll pillar up, let's call it 5 bricks, or 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've got enough to go 11 this way. And then we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With a little terraforming, we can go 7 this way. Wait a minute, did I do this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I did this wrong. I didn't count the first block. Oh, JJ, you've got to think a little harder. Math is difficult. Okay, so 1, counting this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is where we want to build up. And we'll build up, and that gives us a nice 7 by 11 starter area, but I think I want this house to be kind of an L shape, and that will be the start of our house. And I need to build one more in here. 1, 2, let's see, back this way, and then here. And now we build. I like that color pattern there with the brown, the rich brown of the jungle wood, and the deep crimson of the mangrove planks. I think we're gonna stick with this theme here and continue building. I have to say this build is coming along pretty nicely, but now it is time for my least favorite part, the roof. So let's go ahead and build the roof. So it's very basic and very sort of, I don't know if you'd really call this sort of like 50s modern or something like that, but it does just look like kind of a little homestead house, and I do like it. I think we're gonna do something with that business up there on the front face of the build so that it doesn't look so plain Jane. I haven't quite figured out what that's going to be yet, but we're going to definitely do something. We also need to apply the last little bits of the roof here. If I can do it. There. Nope. Dang it. Okay, I gotta sleep. Sometimes you just have to suck it up and take the pain. Now I think we are going to pillar up here a little bit, and we're going to kind of even out these roof underlinings here with some upside down stairs, and we'll probably put in an upside, we'll probably put in a slab there. In fact, we probably need to make some jungle wood slabs because I've got some ideas. There, that looks much better. Now, we need to go repeat the process on this other side and pick up the, oh, that's not what I was looking for, and pick up the things that we've lost over here. We dropped some stairs in the process of building. Okay, now we've got a good looking we've got a good looking wall and a good looking face over there. I did add a red stripe to the ceiling with the mangrove wood just because I think that kind of adds a nice little touch, is having that little crown be a different color or be the same color as the walls. It's just kind of a thing that I like doing. I think what I might do is put a window up there actually, now that I think about it. And we can maybe put some shutters on either side. Let's go ahead and pillar up and think about what a good distance would be to make this window. I think the torch is going to come down and be here, and then our window will be here. Oh, I fell down. Okay, let's look outside and see where this needs to be. Maybe just the one pane would work. Let's think about this. Let me look at what our junglewood trap doors look like. Okay, I think those would be serviceable. I need to make a couple of them. Oh. Guess I didn't mean to make that many, but that's okay. But I kind of just want to... I think that's a nice accent, and then we'll just put a pane of glass in there. Let's go ahead and put that glass in and call that done. And there's my glass. We'll just throw it up there, and that'll be that. Beautiful. Now, let's go ahead and take the rest of these trapdoors and see if we can shutter some windows. I'm going to do these just on one side so it looks like the shutters have a purpose. Except over here, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do here. Maybe I make this a picture window as it looks out over the ocean. That would be a good idea, maybe. Let's skip that window and then come over to these ones, and we're out of shutters. We're 2 shutters short. That's okay. We'll just build a little more of them, and we have just what we need here. I'm going to replace this one so that it's not upside down looking as compared to the other one there. I think we've got a nice set of window shutters there. We were going to make this into a picture window, like a wide window that takes up the entire wall. So let's do that real quickly. Where's my glass? There it is. And I think that's really nice. It looks out over the sea and the beach out there, and we have our house done. I don't know how to decorate interiors very well, so we'll worry about that at a later time, but it's cozy. It's nice in here. I've got just enough room to do everything I need. We'll have to expand or else put our enchanting setup elsewhere when we have it. But I think this is a good start. So let's go ahead and take one final look outside as my field grows. And let's take a look at our starter house. It's so darling. I love it. It's simple. It's not a complicated build. It doesn't take an entire lot of creativity, and there's so much more we could actually do to improve it, but it's such a nice little start. It feels almost homesteadish out here in the jungle. It feels almost like, I don't know, it almost feels like I'm a pioneer building their first home out here on the out here in the wilds. So let's call the episode there. Thank you so much for being a part of my very first video on YouTube as far as being a Minecraft streamer. Like and subscribe if you would like to, and we'll catch you on the next video. Take good care and be well. Bye bye.